Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to a new video. In this video we will be taking a look at my top 5 low cap altcoins for 2021. I have got a good 5 here. Some that I'm holding, some that I'm not holding yet, and so one of them which is not actually being released yet, so that is one to keep as an eye on. So let's take a look into them. First up, please make sure you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed to my channel, and let's crack on. So let's begin. These are my top 5 low cap altcoin picks for the coming year 2021. These in no particular order. I'm just going to run over the website, some of the tokenomics, and then we'll jump on to the next one. First up is SENTIVATE. Before that, I want to just mention that low caps, when I mention low caps, I do see that as sub $10 million. I mean, it is debatable. You could say it's sub 100 million, sub 1 million, but I think sub 10 million is a good ballpark figure for a low cap altcoin. So like I say, we will start off with SENTIVATE, and it does say it is the future of the web. SENTIVATE is a hybrid web built to be a viable replacement for a modern web. Makes it faster, safer and more scalable than any solely centralized or decentralized web. It is worth noting that this will not be completely decentralized or not completely centralized. It will tackle both sides of the same coin. I think that's what they do believe, that having a web that works in both manners will make it more faster and viable, as it says there. It has a vision, a power and a viability. Viability being the main one there, so we must be realistic if we are to replace the web. The web nowadays is absolutely massive. Everyone uses it. It's been around for years, and for something to replace that, it's going to take a big push. So the web's centralized aspects hold many positive attributes, but by integrating decentralized technologies, replacing existing components and introducing new revolutionary systems, a crucial step to establishing a universal web. It is worth noting that that is what they call their web. It is the universal web. The SENTIVATE is designed to be superior in every other way to the current web. So that is a big thing they're trying to achieve, and in my opinion, it is worth investing in projects that are pretty much looking to tackle the bigger things in life. So that's something to look at, and I think that trying to overhaul the web is going to be massive. I mean, this is just a beginning. Like I say, we'll have a look at stats in a minute, the market cap, but it is just a beginning for a project. It is worth noting that the ticker is SENTIVATE. It will be doing a reduction in supply. Currently it's 4.2 billion, but that will be reduced by 1,000. So when the mainnet does launch in the coming, I mean, it could be any time now. I think we are in testnet now. They will be doing a new token, which will be called VAT. So for every 1,000 SENTIVATE you hold, you will get 1 VAT, and that will be a deflationary asset. If we jump onto CoinMarketCap, we can have a look at some of the statistics of SENTIVATE. So as I said, the ticket is currently SENTIVATE. It will be changing to VAT at some point in 2021. We have a total supply of 4.2 billion. And the market cap today is around $6 million. We did have a good spike back in, when was that? Back in around September, sorry, and then we've been on a bit of a decline ever since. I think a lot of big Twitter accounts were getting into this then and spreading awareness, but people have gradually sold off, but I don't think that's nothing to worry about. The lower it comes down, the happy I will be to buy some more. I have a nice holding of SENTIVATE, so I do think that going forward into the future, this could be some good areas to buy in now. And like I say, we've got mainnet coming up soon, which could be absolutely massive, really. And then that token change, so things are pretty much just getting started with that. If we just look at the all-time highs, if we just scroll down here, show more statistics. So the all-time high was pretty much 1.1 cent. We're 84% down since then, and that was in September of this year, 4 months ago. So if you look at that big spike on the map there, and that's when it was. So that's some of the key statistics of SENTIVATE. I am currently holding SENTIVATE, and if we do come lower, I will top up. I do think it's going to be, it is high risk. They are trying to tackle a massive thing, which is the web. So trying to overhaul the web is not going to be an easy task, but I would rather have a stake in that than not having a stake in it. So that is the first pick I think should be a good hold for 2021. Next up is Plutus card. I have one here. I received my card around around 4 weeks ago now, and I've been using it quite a lot. I've set up some direct debits to what it is. It's an actual bank account, really, a crypto bank. You have an account on there which you can set direct debits up to. You also have an option where you can send money to your card, and then you also have an option where, for example, you have no money in your account, but you have money in your crypto account, which is linked to your MetaMask. It is worth noting that the Pluton, which we'll run over in a second, is an Ethereum-backed token. So you connect your MetaMask up to it, and if you have no money in your account and there's a direct debit available, it will work as a DEX, so it will automatically transfer your crypto into cash and you will spend it on your card. So which is quite a cool feature. I don't believe that there's any other projects out there that do that. This is a very, very low cap project. It does say here that you can receive UK sort code and an account number, which you have. I will show you in a second. You can watch an explainer video on my website. I'm not going to show you that because it's just a quick basic overview. It is free to open an account and it is free to get your card. Also, I think for premium membership it's around 1 Pluton, which is currently around $5. You can get up to 3% cash back on anything. Well, I say up to, you get 3% cash back on any purchases. For example, I travel to work a lot, so I spend a lot of money on fuel. So I get 3% cash back in Plutus on all my fuel spends, which over a year that could add up to quite a lot. I put my phone contract on there, that could be 600-700 quid a year. So everything added up, then you're getting that 3% back as Pluton is quite big, really. I mean, 3% is massive, and for the sake of spending $5 a month for that privilege, I do think it's massively worth it. So the cryptocurrency that is linked with the Plutus card is called Pluton, and that is ticker PLU. It is currently $4.76 per Pluton, with a market cap today of $4 million, and a total supply of 20 million. So it is a very low cap project. Currently only have 852,000 of those in circulation, which is incredible, really. If you just scroll down as well and we'll look at the all-time highs, that was $55, so a 91% down from them all-time high. So it has pretty much jumped out of my low cap region, but then it's dropped right back into it now. So I do think now is a great time to invest. I've bought a nice stack of these. What you can do is you can also stake the Pluton as well. And you have different tiered, so you have up to 5 different tiers with different available cashback amounts and different levels of rewards you can get. But personally, I'm not going to trade them. I'm not going to stake them, so I'm happy with just holding them and riding that way. But once more people do get into the card, it is saying that in 2021 their target is to get 150,000 users on the Plutus network, which is absolutely massive. So that is the second one I've picked. I'm holding this as well, so I do think it's going to be a great future for Plutus. Next up, you've probably seen this one before, as I have covered it in my top 5 altcoins for next year. This also is categorized as a low cap. It's sub $1 million still, so sub $10 million, this is sub $1 million, so you could call this a micro cap. It is one of my favorite projects. I've run over it in several videos before if you've been watching my channel. It is a decentralized ecosystem for event owners, for performers, for people who own venues. There's a lot going on at this project. So we have 2 sides to it. We have a decentralized ecosystem, and we also have a tickets website as well. So if you're looking, for example, to buy tickets for an event, they have a complete website built for selling tickets. Very similar to Ticketmaster or things like that. If you're looking to buy a ticket on an event in fiat, then you would use Ticketmaster. But this is bringing a new concept to it. It is worth noting that EVEDO has made a massive partnership with Tomorrowland, which is one of the world's biggest dance festivals in Belgium. So I think in the future we'll be doing a lot more work with them, and that's a big step forward for the small project, really. Just scrolling down, we have some more information about it. So we currently are on Bitforex, P2B, B2B, and you are on Uniswap if you're looking to get hold of some. So what is EVEDO? It is a blockchain based platform consisting of B2B and B2C marketplaces. It unifies all businesses and participants involved in organising events. Our aim is to build a marketplace and a true ecosystem that will help the $850 billion event industry. That is massive. It's a big area to target. There's no other cryptocurrency projects that I found that are targeting this sector, so it is the first of its kind, and I do think it's going to be one of the biggest. So if we can just tap into that events industry, even a small majority of that, then the project is going to do very, very well. It has been a shit year for events. We know that COVID-19 has struck and pretty much smashed all events out of a window. But 2021, there's a lot of vaccines out now. People are going to start hopefully living their lives, and going in towards the back end of 2021, I do think that this project can start getting some great partnerships and moving forward and growing. It is also worth noting that they will be moving to their own blockchain. Currently, it is an ERC20 token. A lot of projects do start off on the Ethereum network. It will be moving to the Locktrip blockchain, which is a LOC chain. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, then you can jump over to a website and see some further information about it. So that is EVEDO. We'll have a look at some of the key stats next. EVEDO, which is ticker EVED, is currently $0.065242, so you could call that 6.5 cents per token. A very, very low supply. Again, we have 17.756 million, and out of those currently in circulation, we have 13.6 million. The market cap is $893,697, which is very, very low. Again, if we look at the all-time highs, scrolling down here, we did it 43 cents, and that was back in last year, June, so you could call that, yeah, a year and a half ago now. So 43 cents is massive. 85% we are down from them all-time highs, so there's a lot of potential growth in this project. One key point I just want to show as well, if you're looking to get hold of some, Bitforex is getting pretty much most of the volume. I mean, you can also get it on Uniswap. There's no volume on them two other exchanges. So that's a video. That's my third low cap altcoin pick. Next up, you will probably not have heard of this. It's called the FALCON project. It's an ecosystem that includes two completely interchangeable blockchains. It has started its life off as an ERC20 token, and it will keep that chain for the duration of its life. It is also building a privacy coin, which will allow complete private transactions on a blockchain with FNC. So it's the ticker on the Ethereum blockchain is FNT, and the new privacy side will be FNC. That chain is not released yet, and I do not believe that the FNC token, the coin should I say, will not be tradable. So all it is will be a service on the website where you can go in, and if you're looking to do a completely private transaction, you will swap your ERC20 through a generator, and then you'll be able to send your FNC as a completely private transaction. There's a lot going on here. This project initially did its airdrop via NFTs. I think it's one of the first projects that did that. It was towards the beginning of this year, 2020. So I do think that was a game changer. It's got an amazing graphic designer who's invented these FNTs who look class. I've got a few of them. It is a good project. If you're looking to do any farming, yield farming, you can do that on the project. There's a lot going on. It does show you an in-depth article how things can be done. So that is the how you will swap your FNT to FNC on its privacy blockchain if you're looking to do the swap. There's also a proof of hold voucher, which is a very unique reward system. So what you do is you have a Telegram bot. You send your FNT voucher, your tokens, to this certain address. You receive a voucher, and then you return a 40% annual reward on your hold. So what you do is, once you allocate your FNT to a certain place, you then receive a voucher, and just for holding onto a voucher, every 90 days you will then receive a reward in ERC20 FNT. You can do what you want, that. You can again restake that back onto the network, or you can sell it on Uniswap, which is quite simple to do. 10% every 3 months for holding a project. It's hands down. I've been doing it for a while. I've been earning some good rewards on that. So FNT has a lot going on. If you're interested in finding out more, you can have a look at the roadmap here. So what's currently going on is testing of existing anonymous blockchains. There's potentially it could be from a ghost blockchain, but there is a lot of privacy blockchains out there, and they are keeping it undercover what they are trying to do. So that is FNT. We'll just have a quick run over some of the statistics now. So FALCON projects, as I say, is ticker FNT. Very, very low valued. It is only 1 Satoshi per FNT, so that's quite low. There's a total supply of, well, I say total supply, it did start off at 100 billion, but every time rewards are received, that equivalent amount is burnt. So it is a deflationary asset. Currently in circulation, we only have just shy of 4 billion in circulation. Market cap today, $792,000. So again, another project that is sub $1 million. If you're looking to get hold of some, like I say, Uniswap is probably the best place. There's some volume getting traded on Whitebit, but you're not much, $40 there. So Uniswap is probably the best place to get hold of it. You can buy it in Ethereum. And if we just look at the all-time highs, scrolling down here somewhere, we did hit 379. So that is what we're down about 150 from 201. So I mean, we're very, very low. We're not even near 1 cent. So I mean, there's a long, long way up for this project. As you see, the supply is getting burnt off gradually. So that number is going to come down. This is not going to go up massively. So eventually it's going to come down. I think we do need to do a token burn to give it a bit more pumponomics, but I think once the privacy chain comes out, that will get some eyes on, and like I say, the NFTs are cool. So that is the next project that I have picked. And last but not least, you will not have heard of this project potentially because it is not even listed anywhere yet. It is that new. What I've been doing is looking towards 2021, and we do know that Polkadot will be releasing something called Parachains. It will have 100 spots for projects to build on the Polkadot network, and the ecosystem will eventually start to grow and look very, very tasty. There's a few out there. We have Polka Starter, and this is what I found by just pretty much looking up Polka Starter, to be honest. So this is called POLKACOVER, and it's to do with pretty much insurance of DeFi, crypto and NFT assets. It is, like I say, very, very new. If you look on their Twitter, they will be doing a crowd sale starting from the 3rd of January, so I'm going to keep my eye on that. I'm not jumped into an ICO, an IEO or a crowd sale for a long, long time, and I feel like dipping my toes in the water, and I think Polkadot next year is going to be massive, and some of the projects on this are going to be massive as well. So if we just run over some of the details here, it is the first DeFi insurance marketplace for a global ecosystem. Insurance protection is an integral part of every financial transaction, and the right to access insurance should be equally easy, which is true. I mean, so many exchanges and projects have been hacked. You will have heard of the word rug pull if you've been in crypto for a while. A lot of these DeFi projects have been absolutely hammered this year. So if you can put insurance in place, and I do think that is absolutely massive. We have phase 1, which is a global crypto protect, products by POLKACOVER. We're also going into phase 2, which is the global insurance marketplace. We have P2P insurance, POLKACOVER claim. There's a lot of phases going on here, and there's a lot to read about, so I do think I'm going to do a separate video on this because it does look good. I'm really liking what they've got going on. The website is nicely laid out, and like I say, anything to do with Polkadot that you're getting into next year could be absolutely massive. So I do think you should take a look at POLKACOVER. It is not investment advice, and this is only my opinion on all of the projects that I have said today. I'm holding a couple, and this is no way me trying to get into these projects. It is just what I believe could be some good holds for the future. I've been in crypto coming to around 4 or 5 years now, so I like to think I know what I'm trying to talk about, and I've invested in some good low caps over the years. I think a lot of money can be made in the low caps. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you do have any questions about any of the projects I've talked about, then jump into my Telegram group, which is the Crypto Troops. If you are looking to trade any assets and you are not into any exchanges, and I do recommend that you join Binance. Again, the link will be in the pinned comment. So that's going to do it for today. Thanks very much for listening. Please make sure you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.